One of the most important parts of being a composer is not even to do with the music. It's about identity and branding. It's vital that you're able to show that what you've produced is yours. This episode of Back to Basics is all about getting the most out of your rescored clips for practice and portfolios. Publishing them on platforms like YouTube and Instagram is a great way to showcase your work, but adding personal touches like your name and contact details can boost your success even further. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to do this quickly and easily using free software. First, I'll demonstrate how to do this on a Mac using iMovie. Then I'll cover DaVinci Resolve, which works on Mac, Windows, and Linux. So we've loaded up iMovie and we're met with this screen. All we want to do is click Create New and we want to create a movie. Up here we have our library where we can import the videos that we're going to use. And down here we've got our timeline, which is where we're going to be editing in that title card. Let's start by importing your rescored video. Drag and drop it into iMovie or navigate to where you've saved it. Now it's up here in our library and we can drag it over to our timeline. So what we want to do is we want to add our title card with our name at the beginning. The simplest way to add titles is by using iMovie's built-in title cards. You could also customize it further by creating a picture in Canva or using a personal background like a picture of you in your studio. Grab that and just drag it in. Now it's dragged in to the start of our clip, and you'll notice if we play it, it plays the text and then it plays the clip. So now we can go up and change that. I can add my name, Archie Jennings, just by double clicking on the text, and then we could add composer and producer, say. Let's just play the clip and see what it looks like. Excellent. If you wanted to add a different background, you didn't just want a black background. Instead, we can drag in a background using the backgrounds tab up here. Let's say we want maybe gradient blue. Drag it down to the start again. So now we've got this background playing. And once again, we can just drag in the title, but this time on top of it. So you just want to drag it on top, double click the text, change it, type in your text, and there you go. Now you've got it on a nice background. Of course, we want to get this as its own video file so that we can upload this to YouTube or wherever we want to upload it. So to do that, we go up to File, Share, File, and exporting it is quick and easy. Just set the name and resolution, make sure everything's how you want it, and then let's go to Next. Select where you want it to go. So let's just stick it on the desktop for now and click Save. And it'll export that as an MP4 for you. So if you head up to the top right up here, you can see how that's doing. It's exporting it, use your vote score.mp4. So now it's exported. Let's just reveal the mess that is my desktop, but you'll see that it's up here on the right, use your vote score, and now we can watch it. So that's how you do it using iMovie on Mac. Next, I'll show you how to do this on DaVinci Resolve, which works on Mac, Windows, and Linux. Okay, so when you load up DaVinci, you get this screen showing the different files that you've worked on and the different projects you've worked on. We want to create a new project for this. So come down to New Project and let's call this Use Your Vote Score. Create that. Very similar to iMovie, you've got your media pool up here, you've got your viewer over here on the right, and you've got your timeline down the bottom. So let's go up here to File, Import, Media. Obviously, it'll look a bit different on Windows, but I'm sure you're able to tell where you need to import it from. Let's find our file. For me, it's just on the desktop. And now here it is in the media pool. Let's head over first to the edit page in here. Make sure we have our media pool selected. And now here it is on the left-hand side. And let's drag in our clip. So now we've got our clip in our timeline with a bit of space at the start to drag something in. For that, I'm going to drag in some text and I'm going to head over here to Effects, Titles, and then you've got all the examples of text you can use. Now I've got all the examples because I'm using the full version of Resolve, but many of these are available in the free version. If you'd like to view what it looks like before you start, just hover over it and you'll see in the viewer what that looks like. I'm just going to use a basic text for now, as I know that that's in the free version. Hold it, drag it in to our timeline, and now it's right at the start of the timeline. You can now drag, and if you've got this magnetic function on, it will snap to the text. Once we click on our text, we can head up here on the right hand side and we can add our name. Let's say I want a bit of a space and composer and producer underneath. We might want a bit of a fade or something though. So to do that, we can go down here and we can just head to the left hand side of the clip and just drag in a fade. You can even do it on the right as well. And so now it will fade in. Excellent. And we can change the font if we want to. So I like this one, so let's choose that one. Change the color and the size, however you want to do that. We might want as well a bit of a background on that. So to do that, we could drag up this title onto a new track and it'll automatically create a new track. Once again, go over to effects, but this time click generators. And some of these are available in the free version. I'm not sure which ones are, but I'm going to choose this one, vintage texture. And let's just drag this down to the video where we had our text before. So now I've got this textural element in the background, which can just sort of liven it up a little bit. Again, I can add a fade to that, and let's see how we're doing now. So now we can export this, and to do that, we want to go over here to the export section of DaVinci. And finally, when exporting, ensure you set the name, format, resolution, and select entire timeline over here, and then add it to the render queue. So now it's in this render queue over on the right hand side, and you just want to click render all. So now it's finished. It'll show you it was completed in 39 seconds. Let's just drag across our DaVinci project to reveal the mess that is my desktop. But as you can see up here on the right hand side is the use your vote score. So let's just watch that. There we go. We've got the nameplate at the start. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Back to Basics. If this was helpful, remember to like, subscribe, and ding the bell to be notified when we release more like this on the YouTube channel. There'll be a link below to our website and library, as well as links to the software that I've used in this video, so you can grab that yourself. But for now, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye now.